tuned in. Thanks for joining us. This is Lynn with Airship Team TV. And we're back outside at the Salt Lake City Airport live, bringing you some afternoon departures and arrivals. Get a lot of traffic here, so we'll be able to show you a lot of planes up close from our great vantage point that we have. Beautiful day for flying here in Salt Lake. See one taking off a ways down there, right above the tower to the left. And here goes the other one rolling down the runway. I have a lot of departures that'll be coming in this afternoon, as is the case always here at Salt Lake and at many other airports around the world. As soon as that one's up in the air, we've got another Delta flight taxiing to the end of the runway here to take off. Let's give you a look at that one now. I see a yellow Spirit back there. Delta gates are all full right now, looks like. And here goes this other Delta flight out. Beautiful day. We have the sunlight hitting on the planes from our side. Plane spotting here at Salt Lake. Thanks for joining us. And that's up in the air. There it is. Trying to do two things at once here. That never works out well, does it? I've turned our live chat on. You do need to be a subscriber to chat. We hope you will subscribe and enjoy our content here that we have. You see some movement out there, some taxiing around. We'll have some arrivals coming in behind us just shortly. Could not ask for a better day to be flying in and out of Salt Lake City. Visibility is great, gentle breeze blowing. And you've got these gorgeous Rocky Mountains to look at when you're taking off and coming in. There goes one over on the far runway. Don't worry, the close action is going to pick up in just a second, so hang in there. We are right next to a runway, and we're going to have plenty of planes for you to look at up close. If you missed our live earlier today, we had a great morning of watching one departure after another right by us, and a few arrivals started coming in too. After our live ended, we had the chance to see an A330-900 come in, a Delta International flight. Beautiful big plane, fuel efficient engines, just a great plane to see. So I encourage you, when you get done watching this broadcast, to go over and check out our live from earlier today, and also our lives from yesterday and Sunday as well. Yesterday we got to see two special Delta liveries. There's one taxiing out for takeoff. We got to see the Delta 100th anniversary livery, and we got to see the Delta thank you livery. Delta just celebrated their 100th anniversary in March. Only two planes have that special livery, and we got to see them and show them to you. So you can see those in our earlier broadcast from yesterday. There's another one taking off. action's going to pick up here on our close runway in just a little bit. And we're in the process of upgrading our equipment too for these lives, so that's going to get exciting. If you want to follow along with what planes or what aircraft are taking off, you can do that on Flight Radar 24. Download the free app. Type in the with the arrivals and departures. The easiest way to do that, I found, is to click on the arrival board or departure board. That large area in the back there that you see where that orange, that large orange dirt is exposed, that's a mining operation here in Salt Lake City. You see all that beautiful red dirt. Copper mine. They've got, I believe that's what it is. Gosh, such a beautiful place to visit. If you've never been to Utah, to Salt Lake City, I really encourage you to come out. Just a great state, got a lot of good things. National parks that are just jaw-dropping. There goes the takeoff. I'm just going to hop on our Facebook page real quick and let everybody know I'm doing this live over here. So I want to invite you to follow us on our Facebook page as well. That's going to be Air Show Team on Facebook or Air Show Team Red 620. Either one, both would be even better because we do post different content on them. But that's a great way to find out when we're going to be doing our lives and when we are releasing new content on our channel. We've got lots of content other than airline lives. We have military air shows, military aviation videos, aviation news, and original programming. We've got this one set on the taxiway here. I don't see any traffic coming in, so I assume it's going to be taken off pretty quick. If you are enjoying our lives and any of our content on our channel, I invite you to subscribe and hit that bell button that gets you notified right away when we go live. So the Delta thank you livery that was on our broadcast yesterday, you can look at that live video that's on there. We've got another takeoff on the far runway. There it goes. Just the back for plane spotting. So that Delta thank you livery is one-of-a-kind livery. The Delta put on the side of its plane large words thank you, and then inscribed in those large words are the name of 90,000, the 90,000 Delta employees. How cool is that? And we got to see that yesterday on our live, so check it out. We get to see a lot of Delta planes here at Salt Lake. Get to see some Frontier, some Spirit Airlines, fair amount of Southwest as well. And then we get to see the UPS and the FedEx heavies come in. See another Delta plane that's taxiing out here to the left. Making the turn right now, so it's kind of hard to see it. Right, where's the tower? There it is. There it is. So we've got a couple of runways that the large commercial aircraft use here at Salt Lake. Hopefully we'll get a fair amount on the one that's nearest to us. Oh, and a beautiful goldfinch just flew over. Bright yellow. Earlier today during our broadcast, we got to see great blue heron. Wow, that was just magnificent. So we got all kinds of birds here to show you. A lot of water around here. A lot of the Jordan River runs through here. Of course, Salt Lake's nearby, and then they also have retention ponds as well for the airport. So we've got a lot of wildlife. Just want to let you guys know I have had some intermittent signal issues. So if I drop out, don't worry, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. I can pick that signal right back up. So, all right, we've got a Delta flight that's making the turn here. Looks like it's going to take off ahead of that other one. Trying to keep everybody on schedule. Love this afternoon light here in Salt Lake. Just being able to see these planes just lit up by that afternoon light, and then you've got the mountains lit up with that backdrop. You don't want to go anywhere because we've got a lot more planes coming in, and then as it gets a little bit later, you start to see the color on the mountains, and man, it's just spectacular. We've got some nice a few cumulus clouds around too that are going to be pretty to watch. Turn pinks and purples and lilac colors. And speaking of lilacs, the lilacs are in full bloom here in Utah, and it smells wonderful here. Everywhere I go, it smells like lilacs. Spring flowers are in bloom. Is spring blooming where you are? Saw some gorgeous purple irises yesterday. One of my favorite flowers. And speaking of flowers, I'm going to remind you all that Mother's Day is this weekend. Don't forget to thank the mother in your life. Flowers are a big item this weekend. All right, here we go with this Delta flight. And that one's up in the air. And those passengers are on their way to their happy destination. We've got another Delta turning the corner here onto the runway. I'm here tonight bringing you all the plane-by-plane action. My name's Lynn Reebok with Airshow Team TV. Another one airborne on its way. So departures right now are to the north. And then you'll see them bank to the left, which is, of course, the west. And now that that one's on its way, we've got a couple more Delta flights. I see one turning onto the runway, two more taxiing out. If you're enjoying our live tonight, please give us a thumbs up. Let me know you're out there so I know I'm just not talking to myself. Don't worry, it's going to get even more exciting here in just a short time when we have one arrival coming in after another. And those will be even closer to us. So we're in the process of upgrading our cameras here. There goes another one out there on the other side. In the process of upgrading our cameras. We should have those online by this weekend. We'll get you even closer. Another one taking off right behind it. Well, that one's barely up in the air, and here we go again. Wheels up and off the ground. Two more coming for takeoffs. Then hopefully we'll have some landings coming in. Well, there goes another takeoff on the other side. Love this airport. It keeps us very busy. We've got lots of great planes to look at and watch do their thing. Got that other Delta flight staring right at us there, ready to make the turn after this one clears off on takeoff. And then I can't wait to show you guys the arrivals coming in so close. But for now, we've got some beautiful takeoffs to show you. Another one up in the air on the far runway. There it goes. This one's releasing the brakes and heading out. That one's up. And this one is rolling. Hey guys, if you just tuned in, thanks for joining us. You're watching us on Airshow Team TV, live from the Salt Lake City International Airport in Utah, the United States. We are bringing you afternoon departures and arrivals here in Mountain Standard Time. We got a lot of arrivals that'll be coming in one after another here shortly. And we've got that departure on the way, another one heading out just past the tower. Thanks for the love, you guys. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. Appreciate it. If you're enjoying this live, please feel free to let us know you're out there. Like, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. We just really enjoy bringing you these lives and are so excited to be able to upgrade our cameras for you. We are just thrilled to be able to do that. We're going to get so close you'll be able to see the pilots waving at us as they go by. So much fun plane spotting out here in Salt Lake. Just a beautiful view, great backdrop, just incredible. These mountains are just spectacular, and especially, I mean, when we turn around and start looking at the arrivals, you will see the snow-capped peaks. These mountains are just gorgeous. It's like plane spotting in a Bob Ross painting. Is the way I put it. It really is. So, if you're not sure who Bob Ross is, go ahead and Google him. Very famous artist, known for his landscape instructional, originally a TV show, but they're now turned into videos that you can watch. And what a spectacular vista out here it is. Just, it reminds me of Bob's paintings and being able to watch planes just go across the kinds of landscape that he painted. Just incredible out here. So if you're just joining us, Airshow Team TV, let me tell you a little bit about that. It's a fairly new channel. We have airline lives, but we also have airshow lives and a lot of airshow videos with military aircraft, fighter jets. If you like F-35s and F-22s, F-16s, the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, we have all of that kind of great aviation content You can watch those videos on our channel that you're watching us on today. To make it easy for you, we've got some playlists. So if you really like the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds and watch lives and the military aircraft as well. We also cover aviation news. There's another takeoff on the far runway. We cover aviation news. And it's not any of that AI generated content. No, we actually do real reporting here on Airshow Team TV. No clickbait, no AI generated content, factual reporting from reputable sources, official sources. We only report what we can confirm, and that's how we earn your respect as an aviation news outlet. We also have original programming on Airshow Team TV. Did you know there is actually a 600-mile-an-hour reality series? Yeah, you can find it on our channel, Airshow Team TV. Go into the cockpit with a demo pilot who flies at air shows. He flies a complete aerobatic routine like the F-16, the F-18 does. Just incredible to watch. So we've got season 1 already completed and online. You can binge watch that tonight. Make that your weekend binge, is watch Airshow Team Red 620. It is based on a story that I actually wrote for Smithsonian Air and Space. It's a true story of an incredible restoration. And you can watch that series. The episodes are short. It's usually about 12 to 15 minutes for an episode. It's all family friendly. You can sit down and watch it with kids, family, whoever, and just enjoy aviation together. I see a lot of empty jetways over there right now, and you know what that means. And that's the Delta concourse. If we've got a lot of empty jetways, that must mean we got a lot of Delta jets coming back in. Pretty soon here, things are going to start coming in from behind me, and we'll flip around, get a better view of the other mountains behind, and you'll just be able to watch one landing after another. I'm going to do my best to get you out there real close to the planes too. You can do that here. You see a bright yellow Spirit flight aircraft way in the back. I see another Delta flight taxiing there. There it is. Getting ready for takeoff. Coming to you live, Salt Lake City International Airport. What a great view. Beautiful clear skies, sunny, warm weather. We actually had a go-around earlier. Winds must have gusted up a little bit or something. Not sure exactly what the story is behind that, but it was a Southwest Airline flight that went around. I got video of it. We weren't live at the moment, but I did get video of it, and I'll post that later. Check out all of our aircraft airline videos, from shorts to long form to the lives. If you're enjoying this content, we sure appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, a wave, a hi, a comment, any sign of life. Let us know you're out there. Taxiing out for takeoff. Oh, I can't wait till the arrivals start. You know why? I get to sit down for a second. Plus give you a better view of the planes. That runway is very far away. You've got a landing coming in on the far runway. If you peek between the trees, you'll be able to see it against the backdrop of Salt Lake there. That's Salt Lake City behind, between those two trees. And that gives you an idea of how far away the other runway is from where we're standing. Got a couple of trees in the way. And just catching the tail passing by. Another one taxiing out here. Where'd it go? There it is. I love it when the jets play hide and seek with me here. So guys, what's your favorite place to plane spot? Where do you go when you want to see the best aircraft action, takeoffs, landings? What's your favorite airport to plane spot at? I gotta admit, I think this is mine. Making the turn onto the runway. If you want to follow along as to what the aircraft are, you can hop on Flight Radar 24, the free app. Put in SLC and follow along with what aircraft are taking off. We'll be adding that into the mix along with the live ATC for our weekend broadcast. Upgrading everything here, guys. So fun, just want to make it better and better for you. Support our channel. I get that question a lot. Hey, we appreciate the lives. How can we support your channel? There's two ways to do it. Number one is go to our airshowteam.tv website, www.airshowteam.tv website, and then click on our merch shop. Click on the shop button, check out what we have. Show your Airshow Team colors with our hats, t-shirts, hoodies. We got some great designs. Mugs. We've got what do you call it? The watch bands for the Apple Watch. And we have slippers. You name it, we have it. And if we don't have it, drop me a note and we'll try to get it. We're always adding new merch online too as well. So that's one way you can support our live broadcasts. I'll tell you the other one after this Delta flight takes off. All right, there it goes. The other way you can support our channel. There goes another departure on the other runway. Another way you can support our channel is through our fundraiser that we have on our website, airshowteam.tv. Click on the donate tab, and you can donate financially through PayPal securely. You don't have to have a PayPal account, and you can simply use a credit card or your bank account and very easily and quickly make a donation of any amount. Every little bit helps. There are some preset amounts on there, but you can push the button, I believe, that says other amount and enter in whatever you can afford to show your support for our broadcast. Every bit makes a difference. Waiting for these arrivals to come in here. Let's see what we got coming in. Let me give you a little preview of what's due in. Let me refresh the app and try to keep a focus here on the planes. An Airbus 320 coming in. Boeing, a lot of Boeing 737, 738, 739. We got a little lull for a minute, but that's a good thing. Cool. Hey, you were out at the airport today too. Sorry we missed you. Come on out and connect. If you ever are out in Salt Lake and you want to join us for a live, just send us a message through our Facebook page, Airshow Team or Airshow Team Red 620, either one. Send us a message and we'll let you know when and where we're going to be. Always happy to connect with our viewers. So when you were out here today, did you get to see that Airbus 330 come in? It's a lot of fun watching that. Hey guys, so you're joining us live from Salt Lake City Airport. A little lull in the action right now. So while we've got a little break, I'm going to take a chance to say hi, turn the camera around for a minute. I'm going to go sit down for a second and tell you a little bit more about our channel and also plug in and power things up here. Always got to keep everything charged and running. Let's see here if I can do this without falling off the edge. All right. Sitting down at my age is still easy, but it's the getting up part that's hard. So plug in and power up our camera. Sure glad that you're here today, joining us on the live. Kind of gets real boring if I'm the only one watching the planes. But what a beautiful day to be plane spotting. Great opportunity to see a wide variety of planes. and airlines here in Salt Lake City. A lot of fun. So, where's your favorite place to plane spot? Salt Lake City flights. Looks like you must like Salt Lake City. That's your favorite place, I'm guessing, to plane spot. Great. I'm sure you could share some good viewing points with us, since you know the area really well. So we'd love to have you come out and join us on a broadcast. How about everybody else? Where are you watching from, or where's your favorite place to plane spot? Got some air shows coming up this weekend too around the country. I know there's a couple down in Texas. Anybody watching from Texas? Great opportunity to go see an air show for Mother's Day. Things have kind of slowed down here for a minute, and that's good. I'm enjoying the break to sit down a second. It's been hot. And you know what's coming next during the broadcast? The later it gets, the more mosquitoes are going to come out. And they are big here in Salt Lake City, at least where I am right now. They are really, they are the jumbo jets of mosquitoes. And they were swarming last night pretty good, following me around, swatting them with baseball bats, trying to get rid of them. But yeah, so we're just a channel that's growing, and your support means a lot to us, both in watching our lives and in supporting us with your thumbs up. Every thumbs up makes a difference to us. Do you know that? That's one of the ways how the algorithm decides whose content is worthy and enjoyed. So if you're enjoying this, please give us a thumbs up. If you like to see new channels succeed and grow, give us a thumbs up. If you want to make my day, then give us a thumbs up. We hope that you enjoyed the content that you're seeing today with this live stream from the airlines here at the airport at Salt Lake. Hope you decide to subscribe. If you do, you get the bonus of being able to join our chat. And then pretty soon we're going to be adding some other great bonuses in as well. Some other features into our chat, and be able to share some other great opportunities with you. Hey, did you hear about that collision that happened on Tuesday? That was with the Italian Air Force demo team. They're called Frecce Tricolori. Frecce Tricolori. My Italian is not the best, but I hope I said that well. They were performing. It wasn't an air show that they were performing at. It was actually rehearsal. They were practicing their demonstration the day after the air show ended, day or two after the air show ended. And you know, this team, they have 10 jets that fly in formation. Now, a lot of you are familiar with U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, which typically fly 6 jets, and with the U.S. Navy Blue Angels. But this team flies 10 jets. Now, they did a tour last summer in the United States. It had been many decades since they had performed here in North America, and I watched them, filmed them, met the Frecce Tricolori team, and they were just sensational, incredible to watch fly. That video is online on our channel. It's live from Rochester Air Show. You'll see the picture of the Italian jet team on the thumbnail. But they were just brilliant in the air when I saw them, just incredible. So this week, after their first air show of the season ended over in Italy, they were practicing in Italy, an island in an airport called Catania, and they were doing the heart maneuver. You've all seen that maneuver that the Thunderbirds do and the Blue Angels, where they form a heart. Well, it's a little bit different for this team because they have the 10 jets to work with. So they have all 10 jets, ascend, and then at the top they separate, they break off. And when I emailed the Italian Air Force about the accident, about the mishap, they emailed me back, and they refer to it as the rombetto when they break off. So you have 6 jets that go in one direction. Actually 5, I believe. 5 go off one direction, 4 go off the other, and you still have the solo. And so the 4 jets that were going off to the right-hand side to form the right-hand side of the heart, they were inverted at what would be the top of the heart, and they collided. One jet collided with 2 others. So usually mid-air collisions do not end well, as you know. But in this situation, the pilots were remarkable. They were able to exhibit just incredible skill and grace in that moment, upside down, inverted, in an accident, in a collision. None of them bailed out. The 3 aircraft that were involved in the mid-air collision were all able to land their aircraft. Is that amazing? That's a miracle. They were all able to land their aircraft. Now, 2 of the aircraft had damage to the vertical stabilizers. One of the aircraft declared an emergency, and when it was coming in for a landing, lost a control issue apparently related to the nose wheel. Went off to the side of the runway while it was decelerating and coming in, and ended up kind of nose down off to the side on an incline. Initial rumors circulated online that the pilot had suffered a fractured leg. I reached out to the Italian Air Force because we're really big on making sure that we're publishing and sharing in our news coverage the truth. And they did not confirm any leg fracture when they emailed me back, and they said the injuries were minor injuries only to the Frecce Tricolori pilots who were involved in that mid-air crash this week. So you can see that coverage that we have. We have that video about the mid-air collision on our website. On our Airshow Team TV YouTube channel that you're watching us on now. So we will try to keep you updated on all the airshow news, aviation news, from a perspective of truth, not conjecture, from a perspective of fact, not things to make up and to drive clicks. So you can trust us for your news. I'm an award-winning reporter, and that's how I do things. You won't see any clickbait on our channel. You won't see any AI-generated stories. I'm old-fashioned when it comes to news coverage. We're going to give you the best news. There used to be a slogan, all the news is fit to print, and we're going to give you the news that's fit to air. We might not be the first with the story, but you can trust our reporting to be accurate so that you can be informed. I believe, especially when these accidents are concerned and you have injuries and fatalities, it's irresponsible journalism to publish things that you don't know, haven't confirmed with official sources, and to publish things that might be wrong, misinformation, hurtful to the families of those involved. So we will do our very best to check facts and make sure that our reporting is accurate before we go forward with the story. So, and as a lot of news is breaking, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell button for notifications. That's how you know when we're coming uh, with the story. If it's breaking news, we will headline it that. And then you can check back frequently for updates too as well, because we'll update our reporting. We try to keep our website also updated with the stories, and sometimes there's just so much going on right now, especially with air show season starting and ramping up. So you can check on our website too, airshowteam.tv, and then click on the news tab for more. So I know you're probably wondering, hey, okay, I tuned into this live stream of airline arrivals and departures in Salt Lake. Where's the planes? So if you just tuned in, well, you missed a few planes already. But there's more coming. We've just got a short break right now. We're waiting for the afternoon arrivals to start streaming in here. And trust me, they will start streaming in. And it's a lot of fun to see them come in one after another. On our live this morning, that's now posted on our website, we had one departure after another. So it was really fun to see that as well. We have over 10,000 people who have viewed that live from this morning. I can hear somebody taking off over there. Let's see what we can get. Ah, it's the Southwest going out. Oops, wrong direction. Technology, you guys. Southwest going out. I might actually have to stand up again. That'd be okay. I'd be okay. I'll stand up to bring you some more lives here. I don't see anything else taxied into position yet, so we'll just chat for a couple minutes until we get the next string of planes coming in. I'll tell you, it's really fun when I see them coming in. They're all lined up, coming in, approaching from the south. They look like pearls in a necklace to me. You can see the lights, you can see them strung out. Just a beautiful effect, especially the later it gets here in the day. Let me turn you around and turn the camera around here and show you some of these beautiful mountains here in Salt Lake City. Bam, look at that. What do you think? I could honestly sit here and look at these all day. I really could. Especially if you keep having planes stream by in front of them. I mean, what better view could you ask for? Whoops, in fact, there's a... Speak of planes, there's an arrival coming in. You guys probably saw that ahead of me, didn't you? Oh, these trees are in the way. Did it already cross there? Well, I'll tell you, this is such a great spot to relax, and I hope that you get to relax and enjoy the view with me here. Mountains run north to south here at this place in Salt Lake. Airport is on the west of the city. Let me back up here and I'll show you the city. That's part of the city. You see it there? Part of Salt Lake City. And we've got mountains on both sides of us, actually. And the mosquitoes are out, you guys. They are starting to swarm. Anybody ever been skiing out here? I hear it's just great skiing. So we're going to have some more planes coming by shortly. But in the meantime, we'll enjoy this beautiful view. See a Southwest taking off there behind me. There it goes. Oh, I know that's so far away. Don't worry, planes are going to get closer. Just another few minutes. Be patient. It'll just be a couple more minutes and we'll have a lot of arrivals just streaming in one after another. So if you guys need to take a break, just step away for a second. But don't stop your stream because you'll miss the planes that are going to start coming in here real quick. What they do is just line them up for one after another for arrivals in the afternoon, and I don't want you to miss anything. That's going to be the fun part. Yesterday we got to see 2 really cool liveries, like I mentioned earlier. You can watch that live from yesterday to catch those 2 special Delta liveries, and you can watch those on our live stream from yesterday from Salt Lake. We got to see the 100th Centennial and the thank you plane, the Delta thank you plane. So pretty cool to get to see those. Who knows what surprise we have in store for us today on the live. We're going to see any special liveries. I got to see something on, Sunday was what they call Star Wars Day. I got to see something kind of related to Star Wars on May 4th. Frontier flies, as you know, they feature different animals on their tail of their aircraft. That's how they do their livery. And the closest I got to something Star Wars related was on Sunday, May 4th. I was able to get video of a Frontier plane going out of here that had a livery on it, and you'll never guess what they call it. They call it the Carrie Fisher livery. Carrie, K-A-R-I. Fisher is an animal, so that's the animal that's on the tail. And of course, Carrie Fisher is the famous actress who starred in the Star Wars trilogy, the original. So that was our as close as we could get. We were hoping to see an R2-D2, but that didn't happen. That was as close as we could get for our livery for Star Wars Day. See an arrival coming across in front of those beautiful snow-capped mountains. Let me turn that around. At least you can get a little bit of a look at it here. Off in the distance, but still pretty. Don't worry, the arrivals are going to get closer than this. This is just kind of fun in the meantime. Looks like a Frontier there. And when they land over on the other side, I kind of lose them from this vantage point. All I can kind of see is a tail going by. And that's about it. Another one coming in from the far runway. Off in the distance. Gosh, you guys, I was hoping this was going to be a lot more close runway action today. But that's not what's happening yet. I think it's going to change real quick. I think we got something good coming in because I just saw a photographer with a long lens go by. That's usually a signal that something special's on its way. So don't go anywhere. What do we got here? What do we have here? Prop plane coming in. Bear with me, guys. I gotta set the phone down for a second. Actually, let me see if I can get see if I can balance it with my foot without stopping the live stream here. Let me know if you see anything coming. I gotta plug in something else here so that we can keep the stream going for you. Alright, looks like we've got some breaking news. It appears that that's some breaking news that just came across. It looks like a U.S. Air Force Boeing 762, a KC-46A Pegasus. It appears that it has declared an emergency. So let me get back to that information here. Like I said, I want to only bring you information that's up to date, accurate, and looked like it was in the Fairfield, California area. Here comes the landing. There we go. Turn it around. There we go. Told you that you get closer. There'll be more of those. Be more of those coming in. See if I can get back to this information that I just saw about that KC-46 Pegasus declaring an emergency. Air Force aircraft. That is the tanker refueler, I believe. Landing on the opposite runway there. Landings are going to get more frequent here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look up that KC-46 that declared the emergency. Bear with me here. There's a Southwest flight coming in. There it is. And had a report flash up that some breaking news that a KC-46 had declared an emergency, so I'm trying to find some more information about that for you right now while we're waiting for some arrivals to come in. Here at Salt Lake City Airport. KC-46, I believe, was over in California. So I am still learning how to use the app for the Flight Radar app. It's fairly new to me. I've been using other sources, but I'm really enjoying the Flight Radar app so far. It's been really helpful and insightful. I'll follow up with that and have more information for you as soon as I can get that on the KC-46 that apparently declared an emergency in the vicinity. I believe when I saw it pop up was over in the Fairfield area. Is an Air Force refueling plane, the KC-46 Pegasus. We saw that fly at the Nellis Air Force Base at the air show, Aviation Nation Air Show. We have that video on our site. We've got another arrival coming in on the far runway. Very far in that shot. There it is. Don't worry guys, they're gonna get closer, I promise. I promise, I promise. In fact, if I can, I'm gonna get you right out there under them. How's that sound? Thanks for tuning in. Those of you who just joined us, you're watching Airshow Team TV live from the Salt Lake City International Airport. We're waiting for the afternoon stream of arrivals to land here at Salt Lake. Earlier today, we had our live with the stream of departures. Great place for plane spotting. Beautiful afternoon. You're going to see the snow on those mountains turn to pinkish and lilac colored as evening gets a little bit further on here. And one thing's for sure, as the sunlight starts to fade, the mosquitoes are going to come on strong. That's what always happens. Let's see what else is going on here. We've got some workers working on a nearby building, painting. And waiting for these planes to come in right now is kind of like watching paint dry. We got not a lot going on here. So if you just tuned in, hi, I'm Lynn with Airshow Team TV, and I'm bringing you the plane-by-plane action here today with our live from Salt Lake City International Airport. Things will pick up shortly here. Friday night arrivals. I am just checking out the Flight Radar 24 app. If you don't have that yet, really highly recommend that you download it. And then you can follow along with the aircraft that we're going to have coming in shortly. It's really helpful. There's a free version, or you can upgrade. I don't get any compensation for mentioning it to you, although I kind of wish I did. But once you get the app downloaded, just type in SLC and then tap on Show Arrival Board, and it'll tell you exactly what's coming in and the approximate time, the type of aircraft, where it's coming from. Really helpful information. So let's see what exciting aircraft we have coming in tonight. We've got an Airbus 320 coming in. They'll be coming in from Long Beach. That's a Delta flight. Ooh, we have the KLM 772 coming in. Yep, I apologize. It says that that's been canceled. Interesting. An Airbus 320 coming in from Denver. And a lot of other planes in between. So, thanks for joining us. Hang out with us tonight at the Salt Lake City Airport. Sunset's going to make these mountains just pop and be even more beautiful than they are. If I happen to see anything coming down to depart, I will jump up. Right now I'm taking a little break and sitting down for a second here. And if I see anything coming out to taxi, and there it is. There's a Southwest getting ready to turn the corner onto the runway. So let me hop up here. Might be a rough ride here for a second. A little turbulence on the video while I stand up. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to get very far. Let's see here. Okay, look away. This is the hard part. An old person standing up. I made it. Made it, you guys. Whew. Sitting down is great, but standing up when you get older, a little bit tougher. All right, let's get over here. Show you the Southwest plane. Oh, hey, I've got an Alaska Air coming in. Turn, turn, turn. Alaska's in. Another safe arrival in Salt Lake City. They're reversing thrust and getting ready to taxi into the terminal area. We've got that Southwest sitting there, ready to take off. If I happen to lose you guys, because I've had some signal issues dropping in and out a little bit today, if I happen to lose you guys, don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back. I just have to step into a better spot and the signal will magically come back. So And in just a little bit, I'm going to go out to a closer location. Once the stream of arrivals starts coming in, I'm going to go out, see if I can get you guys as close as possible to the planes today. Doing this all handheld today, so forgive me if there's a little shake, a little movement. We're going to be upgrading our cameras this weekend, like I mentioned. We've got a great new camera with a 30 times zoom on it. We'll be able to see the pilots' faces. See them if they wave to us, too. So we did have a Southwest flight do a go around earlier today. For those of you who are new to plane spotting and to aviation, so the Southwest flight was lined up on the runway on its final approach for the landing, and instead of descending completely for the landing and touchdown, it maintained altitude and then went back up and went around the airport. Now, I didn't have the ATC up at that point, so I don't know what the situation was with that. But then they did come back around and land successfully. So I don't know whether it was a weather issue or whether it was something at the end of the runway. Not sure exactly what was going on, because the plane after that also went around. And it went over at a higher altitude. That second plane was a Delta aircraft. So it was lined up for landing, but then it stayed at the higher altitude, continued down the path that it would have landed on, following the runway, and then it went around also. So I'll have video of that on the page a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. This live will automatically post to our YouTube page right after it's finished, so you can watch it again. You can, if there's something you missed, you can fast forward through stuff you've already seen, or if there's gaps, like we've had a long gap this afternoon,